Hello, Virgo. I'm going to wait until I am live. I'm going to wait till I'm live. I don't see myself, so I don't know if you guys can see me. There I am. Hello, Virgo. How are you guys? Hey, Successful. Hey, Carla. Hey, Kiana. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Daydreamer. Hello. Are you guys ready for your reading? Hey, Sean. Hey, Nat Nat. How are you guys? Hey, Dee. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's get into the reading. I got a lot of videos for y'all this week. This is Valentine's week, okay? So, or the week coming up, right? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a oracle for you. We're going to see what's coming out here for you guys. Of course, this is your general. You will be getting a love reading. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go live tonight to do it, but we'll see. I think you guys kind of like videos at night. That's what I've noticed with my algorithm. You guys like the videos at night. So that's most likely what I will do. But let's go ahead. Let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. We're going to get an oracle here. Let's see what's coming out for Virgo here. Don't know what it is. So let's see. Rivalry. Ooh, and then you got swiftness. You got jealousy in your energy. Or that's what you're going to be dealing with in the future. Okay? Someone who's jealous of you. Someone who feels like they're competing with you for some odd reason. You're like, I don't even know that you exist. Right? I don't know that you're existing. I don't really feel like this is even close to competition or close to competitiveness. But okay, if that's what you're thinking. That's fine. Right? Here with rivalry, it says you will encounter competition that will force you to stay ahead of the game. Remember that they are not your enemies. Let it make you stronger and transform envy to healthy motivation. So you guys are going to have someone in your energy that's just like, I don't like Virgo. Now, we don't really have that energy too much. You may have like a few people that's just like, I don't like Virgo. Virgo has an attitude. But when it comes down to it coming out full force in your reading, in the beginning part of your reading, that means that you have something that they don't have. You may have someone, something. You may look a certain way. You may have certain talents, certain gifts, that type of stuff. And it's like you are going to have to be very much aware that this person don't like you. And I will agree that it can come through your job. It can come from anywhere, really. I don't want to say that it's just dealing with your working career, but I can tell you that it could, right? I've had some Virgos even tell me recently how they were coming across people at their job that did some very horrible things to them. Okay. Now, not the best energy to come out, but it's one of those things where it's like they're jealous because you're the bomb.com. And when it comes down to jealousy, you don't really know how far a person is really willing to go, right? To like really piss you off or to make you feel some kind of way. Now, you guys already know that I read future. So even if you don't have it right now, I need you guys to keep this in mind. This is the reason why I go back and re-upload readings, because some of those readings right now, I didn't say anything that let people know that it was in the past. Some of you guys pick up on that stuff, but I don't let people know, and they're like, oh my God, this is happening now. I always read energy in the future, way in advance. So that's the reason why I do what I do, right? Because I know the way I read. So this could happen now, or it can happen a little bit further in the future. And it's like, that's what she was talking about. Okay. So just know that energy is around you in some way, and it could be around you now, but it may not, it may be a little subtle. The reason why I feel like this may have come out is because it may be really potent now. Like this person is like it's around. They don't like the fact that you're getting attention. They don't like the fact that this person like you. They don't like the fact that you have what you have. And you're gonna know about it. Okay. Another card that you had at the bottom of the deck that came out is swiftness. Now, this says events will start to move at a fast pace, and you may find yourself juggling many things at once. You're like, okay, wait. At one point, nothing was moving. Now it's like, I got to do this and I got to do that, and this is what I have to do. But this is what we've talked about before. We've talked about it plenty of times, how you guys are going to have a lot of stuff to do, right? You're going to have like your work and your family and possibly your love life. You have to do all of those things at once. You got to figure out how you're going to be able to manage everything. But the reason why this card is coming out, swiftness, to me, swiftness is like soon. Soon. Juggling all those multiple responsibilities, and you have to be flexible when it happens. And it says it's unexpected things too. So it's not like something that you can plan. So remember we were talking about before how you had that little period, where you was pausing, right? When nothing was happening. What did I tell y'all to do during that time? So mostly if you got your reading, I'm looking at the chat. Most of you guys most likely got your reading. Some of you guys were getting reading on love, but for the most part, you guys were preparing, right? That's what this was about. You guys were preparing. Okay. So when it do come, you're like, all right, yes, now, I can take off. Some of you guys are really talented. This is talking about you having some type of gift, some type of skill. And again, we have to, if we say gift and skill, I'm sorry, you guys can't see that because of the light, okay? I'm just letting you see it. The light is kind of in a way though, so I apologize. It's just the way that it is on my table. Here it says, you guys are going to be feeling empowered because of your unique gift or talent. It just easily comes to you. It's not hard for you. It just comes so easily, so natural, right? And it says it's going to give you endless flow of creativity. It's going to give you a sense of peace and freedom. Now, why would that come out in that part of the reading? Because now there is something that you know how to do. There's something that you guys have the ability to do. And sometimes I remember telling this person a long time ago, I was like, you are a natural leader. Because when I was talking about gifts with her, she couldn't figure out. She's like, I don't know how to do anything, right? And I'm like, that's impossible. But she couldn't figure out what I meant when I kept telling her talent and gifts. And I was like, for some odd reason, I'm just picking up more so you are a leader. Like with you, you'll be the type of person that take care of everything at a big corporation. You may not look at that as being a talent, but that's really a talent. That's a skill, because not everyone is a leader. And I'm not going to say what happened, but it was true. So when we say talents, abilities, and skill, I don't want you guys thinking, oh, do you know how to tap dance? Do you know how to sing? Do you know how to play the piano, right? I'm not talking about that. It could be, right? But it's something that you guys are going to be able to benefit or profit off of in some type of way. And you are so good at it, you don't even think about it. You wake up being that person. That is what this is saying. Here you have a leap of faith. Leap of faith. Deep down, you know the key to creating the life of your dream is on the other side of fear. So here we go. You're going to be faced with something where you have to take a leap of faith in a certain direction that, again, you may not be prepared for. You're like, I didn't think that I had to do that. Maybe I'm not ready to do that. We talked about this before, right? It is going to be something, because the leap of faith is like the Fool card. So there is something that you guys are going to, this feels risky, or it feels risky. Maybe you're not as comfortable. I don't see any Virgos actually jumping into something that they have no idea what they're doing. That's not even reasonable. It's not feasible, and it's not logical. And, I wouldn't recommend that either. But I do believe it's just something that you're just kind of like, I'm not quite sure. But there's some sense of safety in it. But I do see here with the leap of faith, oh yeah, you're going to do something. And it's funny because most of you guys, you're hearing me say it, but I don't think that you know what I'm talking about. Now, looking into astrology, that's this year. It could be in the summer, it could be in the fall, it could be later on in the year, that type of thing. But I feel like it's more so this year because of what I've seen in astrology for Virgos and a lot of other signs too. But I do see it, this could possibly happen in this year. Okay, so this moving in a new direction, but it doesn't have to just be with money. It really doesn't. Like when we're saying a leap of faith, we're saying, okay, here it is again. This could be you moving to a different country. I say this all the time. This could be not just work. This could be getting in a relationship. You're like, well, how is that a leap of faith? This is what I've been wanting. You don't know what that person is going to be asking you to do. This person may be ready for a commitment. You may be like, I am, but I don't know. Okay. It could be something like that. Either way, you're going to have to make a decision about something major because the leap of faith is going to direct you or pull you in a certain direction. That's just how it works. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Virgo. I know, all oracles today, right? All oracles. You are discovering the love that you have for yourself through your choices. That's right. Now, this is the discovery at the bottom of the deck is a multiple of things. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But here with self-love, it says you are focusing on putting yourself first. You know what that means? You are showering yourself with care and gifts, and you are just, you're doing everything for you, and you're not really considering other people. If you have children, of course, you're taking care of your kids. But I'm saying this is your time. And no one has to convince you of that. No one has to say, well, you know what, Virgo, you should be focusing on yourself. You should be worried about you. No one has to tell you that now. Nobody has to say it. You just feel it. You just know that this is the direction that you should go in. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like, and obviously being with people or being around people who actually like tell you like, yes, like I think you should, focus on you. I think and some people actually could be there to help you in some type of way, right? Some people can bring you gifts and, people can offer help and assistance in some type of way. Again, I just see that it is going to be about you. Now here with this whole discovery, it literally says, you will discover within you the immense knowledge and skill that remain undeveloped, unlocked, the magician within you that will lead to emotional fulfillment. You guys want to see that? You're going to discover something. And you want to know why discovery is here? It's because it was there all along, but you never knew that it existed. Whatever that knowledge is, that skill is, whatever that is that you are unlocking, it is going to be almost like you're the magician. Remember, I said the magician is what? What is the favorite word for that? Abracadabra. All of a sudden, the things appear, right? It says swiftness. So you don't have to expect these things to just be happening later on. I feel like this is the things that are going to be occurring for you very quickly. Newfound confidence, part of your self-love. Where before you were just like, I just didn't really feel good about myself. The people that were treating me a certain way, even though you were really reflecting it, they were only reflecting what you felt about yourself. That's what you're going to be finding out. One more, we're going to go straight into this tarot. We're going to go straight into the tarot. We're going to find out about your money and your love and all that other good stuff. Let's see. One more for Virgo. The past. The past. That's going to be nice. Ooh, I can't wait to figure out what that means. Because it says the past. It's like there's nothing you can really do to overlook that. It's like it's not. Well, maybe it's just saying that you're getting over the past. That could be true, but this says a situation or a person from the past will return either to finish unfinished business or give you closure. You will have to decide if it's worth revisiting or leaving it in the past. Now, we already know the past depends on you. What happened, what they did, what it means for situation. Because remember, situation doesn't have to be a person. Situation can be like, oh, something that you had to deal with, you know, a long time ago, you have to deal with it again, right? But if it was a person, it's like, where are we going to go from here? Right? Like, what's the purpose of this person coming into your life? Speaking of which, purpose. What's the purpose of you being here? And so this is how you're going to be able to direct, you know, how much this person is going to have an impact on you, really. Okay, here with purpose, it says there will be an urgent invitation to live your soul's journey. An invitation, yes, an invite. Someone calling, I think we saw that before, someone inviting you somewhere, something like that. Receiving messages. The call. I love it. I'm looking at every word that come out here. Here it says invitation, message, calling. You thought you were past that. Not really. We're going to see. Now, a little bit by little bit, we're going to go ahead and start with the tarot, one card at a time. Usually we start with work, career, and finances, but it depends on what come out first. We're going to go ahead and see what your energy is based on the card that come out here for you, Virgo. My hair goes again. I forgot to get my charger. I got to grab that in a minute. Hold on. Ooh. Oh. The talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Now, okay, before we talk about love, this could be a family member. This could be a friend, okay? All right. It could be somebody else outside of love, because remember, this is a part of the general reading. We're going to really go ham with the love reading later on. But with this one, it literally could be anybody. But I love how this is being the scene here, right? If you pay attention to the picture, you'll notice that like they are talking face to face, and right in the real close to the camera, they're in the background, but the camera is really focused on that sword. Clarity. Let's talk. And you know that there was pain here because this is the Ten of Swords. Someone wants to undo. Someone wants to unravel what could have been before, stuck, or maybe didn't go anywhere. Maybe there was a mistake that was made or something like that. When you look at this card, it's like, we need to have a conversation. And right above, or even in between the couple, is a butterfly. That means that something had died off completely. Now, we are looking at it sitting on top of the past card. We know that there's going to be a full-blown conversation about what someone has done. I do believe that someone regrets something. There's been distancing here. I feel a very strong distance. How long ago could this have been? 4 months ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 years ago. Something like that. This person could have moved out of the state that you were in. This person could have. Like maybe they were in your state before and they don't live in your state now. I don't know, because it's not just about timing distance. I also feel like there's a distancing here. I mean, maybe this person lived at a distance. I don't know. But that was crazy. The first card came out very strong because that's the thing that you're going to be presented. Now, if I had to talk about your money, debts. You are going to be able to pay off some debts. I don't know what this whole Ace of Swords is with this picture, but I do believe that there's going to be a call or some kind of communication that you're going to get that's going to help you pay off debts. I don't know what that means for you, but it's going to get you out of this ruination that you have been in, whatever that ruin that you've been feeling. However you've been feeling like you've been ruined, that is what this is saying. There's a victory call here. You are the butterfly, in essence. That's you, right? Spirit is lifting you out of this ruination in some type of way. And you know how you guys have been like almost trying to get coins. Like you pay attention to this person on the floor. You see how she's like trying to pick up the money, Yeah, you're looking for every little penny, right? Let me see if I have it. Let me see if I got it. I don't know if I have it, right? That's what it looks like. I gotta see if I got it because I don't know if I got it. So she's just like all over the place. She's like, okay, let's just see. It's one of those things. This is what it's been. Oh, no, not in the future. Not in the future. Let's get this for Virgo, please. I didn't expect for that card to come out. That's going to be a heavy thing for you, by the way. Ooh, another 10. Ah! Oh, wow. Wow. What in the world is this? 10s. Okay, so the very fact that 2 10s will come out back to back like this is how I know that there's about to be a new cycle for you. Not because if you drop the 0. Not even that. Not even that. It's just the fact that it's telling you what you've been through. And you're at the end of it. A 10. You are at the end of your 10s. Now, this is a completely different 10 because that is a 10 of swords and this is a 10 of wands. It all represents something different. Like I said before, there's been betrayals. There's been, backstabbing. There's been backbiting. There's been jealousy, and still is. There has been cheating. There has been harshness. There's been hesitation. There's been fights. There's been a lack of motivation. The 10 of Wands is like, okay, yeah, this has been too much for me. Now I can put this down. Still feeling it though, right? Because if you pay attention to the 10 of swords before it, and then you look at the 10 of wands, you're looking at something. It's like you have been, whatever it is that you're carrying it, but what happened before the 10 of wands, and you're looking at the 10 of swords. And so it's like, it's everything. It's all the things that have hurt you. It's all the people. It's all the situations and circumstances, all those things. And you're like, okay, now this is like, my knees are starting to get weak. And the universe is like, okay, I got you. I'm going to go ahead and let you put that down. This was at the bottom of the deck. I love this. Remember we talked about this yesterday? You see how she's at peace. She's just at ease. I'm going to go ahead and let you put that down. I'm going to let you go ahead and rest now, right? I'm going to let you rest. You can go on vacation, take a little vacation, right? Enjoy yourself next to water. I'm going to let you enjoy yourself next to water, I do see you around water, by the way. If you're not normally by water, for some odd reason, you're in a boat. Literally. I don't really get that too much, but I really do feel that some of you guys are going to be next to water. Okay, that's going to be very healing for you as well, being next to water, actually. Let's go ahead. This is for Virgo. Wow, okay, you had a few that came out here. You got the Chariot card that's coming out, and this card came out with the Chariot card. This is removing you from this restriction. Some of you guys got pregnant. Hold on. I don't want my phone to cut off. I'm sorry. I know, the ghetto, right? So ghetto. Just uncouth. I apologize. When I tell you, you guys had the opposites that literally came out in this reading. If you notice, you guys had the Chariot card, and what came out with it was the 8 of Swords. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody in jail. And they coming home. Outside of that, I definitely see that for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with a water sign here. Water is coming out very strongly. Now, when I see water, okay, I see different kinds of water. I see Cancer, I see Pisces, I see Scorpio, I see all of that, right? I do see someone who has been thinking about you very heavily here. Now, that goes back to the whole, past energy, but this time I can see why, right? It's like it's something that they did that they can't get off their mind. Like, it's almost like, I can't believe I did that. Like, why did I do that? I'm not sure why I did that. Why did I say that? Right? And a Chariot card is their action towards you in this reading. Like before, it seemed like the cat had its tongue. Like they just didn't want to say anything. Maybe they were too afraid to. Maybe their situation was restricted, or their ability to come towards you in some type of way. Maybe it was some type of restriction here, but that's what I see. But either way, I'm definitely seeing that now they're like, okay, I'm gonna come towards Virgo. Like I have the freedom to do so, and I'm going to take it. I do believe this person had a kid though. I don't know if they had a kid on you, but somebody had a kid. I see a child. And I also see that at one point, this person could have been a Leo too. Like this person has Leo in their chart, or a water sign and a Leo energy. This person, oh, so this person is feeling frustrated. It's like this person has their face in their hands, like, shit, I can't believe I did that. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. So I do feel like whoever this water sign is really do feel like, why did I say that? Or why did I do that? I feel like maybe they were in some way emotionally unavailable towards you. They just didn't tell you that, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting from that. Heavy Leo. So it's like, is this going to happen in Cancer season or Leo season? Cancer season, no, Cancer season, which is June. June. That's what I'm hearing, June. Maybe conversation before, but there's a heavy movement towards something in June. There's a Pisces here too that looks like they are also having regrets. Heavy water today, having regrets about you. It's like you lit a fire in someone, maybe unexpectedly here, Virgo. Four of Wands. This person is very, very charming, maybe even well-to-do. Four of Wands is coming out here, though, hitting that Ten of Swords. For those who are in a committed relationship, you guys have a decision to make here about if you want to stay in your connection or not. There's a very big possibility that somebody may leave your life. I feel like someone is trying to hold on to something. Like I don't want this to end. I don't want this to go, even though it's like it's been pretty hard. But I feel like the only reason why they're saying it is because, I don't know, maybe someone is afraid of being by themselves, or they're afraid that they're not going to find anybody. But it's like someone holding on to someone out of fear of the future, not because relationship is just everything, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the relationship was everything. I'm just saying that in general, the way that this looks like, it's like someone is like, this has been horrible. And like there's been a lot of accusatory energy here. I don't even think that the connection has been great, but it's just because I just want to hold on to you because you feel safe. I feel safe with you. And I'm only guessing that will be people who have been more so in committed relationships a long term. I don't see this at all for anybody that's single. It's impossible. Like if you've just been dating, it's impossible for this to come out in that way. And if that's describing you, it's only saying that you're holding on to someone that you're not even married to out of fear of dating other people, which is weird. Because it's like this person ain't even giving you anything. Like that's like, it's easy. But some of you could. Some of you guys could, you know. I like the fact that there is definitely someone coming in here for you that it's going to kind of charm your pants off. I like that. Your money is just going to be amazing. Some of you guys are like freaking out because you're like paying for things, or you have to pay for things, or you're afraid that, you know, you pay for something, you're like, ooh, that's gonna take some money out my bank account. I've been trying to save. And then according to this does look like that, you know, you got some money coming up in here. You're gonna be able to replace that and some to whatever you're trying to build. So I definitely see that as far as your finances are concerned, this looks good. I don't want to keep going back and forth with that, but I just had to tell you. Here you have the King of Pentacles, even more so though with that, even more so. Yeah, some money that's kind of unexpectedly coming up in here. That's just what I feel. But anyway, oh, it's a Scorpio coming up in here. There it is again. I see another water sign. This is interesting. You got water everywhere. I usually see this for Taurus. I don't really see this for Virgos too much. I know that it is an earth sign, but I'm also seeing earth and water a lot. Okay. There is a earth sign that's showing. Again, I see that there could be earth and water and fire. There is definitely a earth sign, maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo that feels guilty. Again, I get this whole guilty energy. I do see you focusing on your money, though. I like that. Like, I don't see you like, you know, oh, I gotta, let me see how I can cater. I'm not really seeing that too much. I just feel like you're focusing on your money, and that's how things are really starting to formulate for you in a really good way. So this is good. I'm not gonna lie, like that is really good. But there is an earth sign here. Let's see what's up with this earth sign. Now, technically, it could be any sign. Any sign. Because remember, we see all water. But I got to see what's happening here with this earth sign. This person could have earth in their chart. Of course they do. But I'm just saying, it could be more earth temperament, meaning very laid back. Let's see. Yep, somebody from the past. Someone who is a older person for some of you. Definitely older. I see some age here. I feel like this person could be Aries in addition to Earth. For some of you, this person could be an Aries or a Taurus, like I said before. Could be a father. Could have their own business. Definitely see them. Some of them have more than one business. This person could have one child. This person looks like they could have one kid. For some, it may be multiple, but I definitely see one child. This person is getting into new things for work and career. You're going to hear about it if you don't know about it. They're doing something new because that's what they're about. They're about their money. They're about making money, that kind of thing. They may come to you and say, hey, yeah, I just started a new job. Or, hey, I started a business that I'm focusing on. Or I'm going to add something to my business. That's what I see. Because I see them real busy when it comes down to working career and finances. Very like boss-like, or not boss because they are a boss or they have their own business. But very much so like into being stable. That's what I see. I'm also seeing that this person could be healing from some type of heartbreak here or grief. Not necessarily heartbreak because someone broke their heart. I just feel like just maybe something just didn't work out. Okay. Maybe they are just in a season of healing. Okay. That's what I see. I definitely see someone with one child. I keep seeing one, even though they may have multiple. I'm seeing one kid here. Okay. Maybe under 10. For some of you, it could be a teenager. It looks like they got out of a long-term, or maybe it was some type of long-term committed relationship here that they were in. I definitely see them busy. They got more than one way to make money. I love that. Virgos love that. This could be any sign now. Ah, there's someone around. I don't know who he or she is, but there's someone around. Let me see what's up with this person. Let's get their energy. I know I'm going deep today. I'm spying. Let's see what's up with this person's energy. Oh yeah, they've been in fights, honey. This is like not great. The person seemed like they may have walked away because they didn't get what they wanted, or they feel like the person that wants you have been sabotaging, or they're a saboteur. They may feel that way just because a person is just not feeling them. That could be it. But this is the person's energy. This is like, you know, the other person in their energy is like, why isn't this working? But you can tell it's been war. It's been war on that side, because this person seems depressed, very angry, kind of angry, feel a little slighted about things not working out. Okay. I do see that they see them, though. I do see that they're seeing them. I don't know why. Ah, kids. Because of kids. Yeah, it's funny because this person is very much so, they've been codependent on each other for a while from what I'm seeing. Okay, that's what I see. But it just seems like the connection couldn't go deep. That was the problem. The connection couldn't go deeper. This could have been a Capricorn from what I'm seeing. It's a little boy showing up. Okay, it looks like it's a little boy here. This person definitely have their own business, or they will be starting something new with business-wise, because they are definitely into that. I just see them separating from them. That's the problem. This person is devastated that they're not going to be together. It looks like they were married, or maybe they thought they were going to be married, and it's now they have to move in a new direction. But I feel like this is another reason why your person isn't as open, because, you know, they just kind of, not like they just got out of something, but I just feel like they're just healing from something that just didn't work in the long term. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's get your last card here, which is your future. Let's see what pops out. I can't believe I've been on here for 37 minutes. Stop playing with me. It was only supposed to be 30 minutes. This is interesting. Somebody wants to come in here and cater to you. Now, that goes right in harmony with the whole self-love thing. Ah, I love this. Oh, my God. This is the thing. You're going to be safe in someone's arms, for real. But there's still something here. And there's still a decision. Maybe on your end or their end, there's still a decision that someone is going to have to make when it comes down to a committed relationship. But if we have to look at this card for what it really is, this looks good. Okay, like this person looks like, you know, it depends on who you are as far as the feminine or masculine. But I definitely see, if you are the feminine, you feel safe with this person. And like the masculine is like, I got you. But I'm going to tell you, there is something here. Again, I could deal with kids. It can deal with the ex-person. It deals with something dealing with that. I feel like something is going to be happening around the summer, June-ish, with that Cancer card, okay? I do feel like there's travel involved here. I still sense that. I'm not really sure where this person lives, but maybe you guys are going to travel together, or this person lives at a distance. Let's go ahead. Let's get the card for tomorrow for Virgo. Let me hurry up. Card for tomorrow. Card for tomorrow. Tomorrow, you guys already know, is any day after today. Any day. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. Who are we? What are we? What are we doing here? Fated connections, karmic connections, someone that you're destined to meet. Now, either way, these are two different energies. Don't combine the two, right? Yes, this one could be a lesson, but I definitely see that it could be both, but I feel like it's two different things. Okay, it could be both. but there's definitely a person here for you that you are meant to meet according to the cards, okay? So you see how in the beginning of the reading, it even started talking about the rivalry? Baby, okay? There's going to be something there, and you're not even trying to be in it, okay? Somebody's trying to pull you into something that you don't necessarily want to be pulled in. Somebody's obviously in love with you or something, okay? And you're like, listen, you can go finish that out. Go do what you got to do with that. But even with that whole Ten of Swords, it's like there's going to be a conversation that's going to be had pertaining to someone from the past, because that's what it just says. The past situation, past person, you are going to be faced with that again. All right. Did we get everything dealing with money and everything today? Yes, but today mostly did talk about what you're going to be experiencing in the future, and choices that you're going to have to make regarding that. Okay. All right, Virgo, love you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're interested in a personal reading.